Bicycling is a lot of fun, good exercise, and a fine means of transportation. However, you must know the rules of safe riding and obey them, or you will find it a very dangerous sport. A bicycle safety manual may be obtained from either your local safety council or police department. It tells of all the things you should know about bike riding. Study it carefully. It could save your life. For the safest riding, the seat should be adjusted so that with your feet on the pedal, your knee will have a slight bend. Handlebars should be just slightly wider than your shoulders for the best control of your bike under all conditions. When they are too wide, an emergency sharp turn would be impossible. The handlebar and hand grips should occasionally be checked for tightness. Hold the front wheel between your knees and pull the handlebars from side to side and up and down to be sure it is firmly attached. If it is loose, tighten it by using a wrench on the adjustment lug. Be sure the foot pedals are in good condition and oil them occasionally. Never ride a bike with pedals in this condition. Your foot can very easily slip off, causing a spill. Lubrication on a bicycle is just as important as on an automobile. The only points where you should put a few drops of oil are the pedals, the brake, and the chain. The axles and steering assembly are packed in grease and should be repacked once a year by a qualified person. For easier and safer riding, tires should be inflated to the recommended pressure. If your brakes are operating correctly, they will lock the wheel and skid the tire. Even under perfect conditions, you can't stop on a dime. It takes time to react to an emergency and stop. The time it takes you to see danger and start applying the brake is called reaction time. Additional time and distance is used in braking. You should have a warning device on your bike, either a bell or a horn. It's a requirement in most places. Now, if your bike is properly licensed, we'll go out and have our first lesson in safe riding. Even a short trip to the store for Mom can be dangerous if you don't keep your mind on your riding. Always stop and look up and down before riding out onto the street. Approach all intersections cautiously. When slowing down or stopping, hold your left arm for proceeding. Crossing intersections controlled by signals is very hazardous, particularly if you are making a left turn. The safest way is to dismount, wait for the signal, and then walk your bike across in the pedestrian lane. When you have reached the opposite side, again wait for the signal before crossing. When turning in traffic, always give the correct arm signal. For a right turn, hold your left arm out with your forearm straight up. A left turn signal is given by holding your left arm straight out. Always give your signals in plenty of time so that anyone following will know your intentions. When passing a slow-moving car, first make sure the way is clear, and then give a left turn signal and pass to the left. Never pass to the right. The car may suddenly turn into a driveway or around a corner. Many children have been injured or killed. Always be on the alert for the unexpected. Ride on the right side of the street, but allow enough clearance to avoid an opened door. An automobile is not as maneuverable as a bike, so don't swerve in and out of traffic. Follow a straight line and avoid being run down. Be extremely careful when passing parked cars. It is difficult for the motorist to always see you, especially when he is parked diagonally. Park your bike as near the curb as possible. If you don't have a stand, lean it up against a tree or a post where it will be out of the way. Never lay your bike down where it will block the way or where someone may fall over it. It is thoughtless as well as dangerous. Don't carry bundles in your arms when riding. Provide yourself with a basket or a rack so that your hands are free to signal and to control your bike. Sidewalk zones. However, you need a warning when approaching anyone. The person is on the sidewalk. Death. Riding two on a bike is double trouble. Your vision in your way. Nor can you properly control or balance yourself with the necessary efficiency for safe travel. And the spokes, wrecking the wheel, or the pedal may... Don't ride your bike on the school grounds. You may injure some of the other children at play. And above all, never be a show-off. It doesn't pay. Bicycle riding at night is extremely hazardous. If you are wearing dark clothing, it is almost impossible for a motorist to see you. Always wear light-colored clothing. Drivers then will be better able to see you. A coat of white enamel will make your bike stand out clearly against a dark background. The few patches of white on the average bike do not stand out enough for quick identification. Even though your bike may have a headlight and reflectors, don't depend on the other fellow seeing you. Be extremely cautious at night. Remember, take care of your bike so that when an emergency arises, it can take care of you. Traffic signs and traffic regulations are really safety devices and safety rules and should be carefully obeyed. For your own protection, give the proper arm signals when stopping or turning. Always be alert, especially when entering the street or at intersections. An automobile can't stop on a dime either. Don't be a clown or a show-off on your bike. You are inviting injury or death.